Hello, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is around 3 a.m. here, and I'm doing a couple of videos for you. This is the second one. Is a list. As you can see from title, it's gonna be affordable fragrances. I'm gonna call this cheap but good fragrances today because nowadays nothing is cheap, and compared to the prices in the current market, most of the new fragrances easily cost you starting. If it's higher up designer, they cost you 150, $170, like Aqua di Gio's and Chanel's, sometimes up to $200. Okay, mid tiers would be like $100, and then not basic, but like the third tier or something that start from 65, 70. The cheapest you find some houses are 45, around that. Okay, and then if they're Middle Eastern houses, they're around 20 starting point. So you do have the choices, but designer house usually are now expensive. So when I say cheap, these fragrances, when I look at them, these are basically pretty affordable, and I call them cheap compared to what prices we have in market. These are actually cheap, but nothing is cheap. Definitely I respect everybody's economic situation and your pockets. I mean, like, let's say if you find $30 is a bit expensive, steep for you, it's okay because not everybody earns the same. But mostly, more or less, I think 25, like 20, $25 all the way to perhaps maybe $40 tops, 35 to 40, like that. Okay, today's price range. But you have to search. Not everywhere is the same price. First fragrance I'm going to show you, I got this like I think 2 months back, and this from house of Antonio Banderas, king of affordable perfumes. I would call them a cheap house. Like in terms of pricing, their pricing is very, very, very generous. Like 25, $30, you can get really great colognes, but their fragrances sometimes do not last as much. That's a complaint. This one is called Antonio Banderas, king of seduction, absolute. Okay, this is one of the like seduction line. Seduction has a lot of seduction in black, seduction in blue, the summer, aqua, a lot of these things other came out. They're all great in terms of smell, but all of them are poor in performance. Okay, and when I say poor, it means like look at 1 to 2 hours, not more than that. So power of seduction, I think, was the most the red and the white transparent bottle with the red base. That was quite 3 to 4 hours good, but this thing is not bad. This thing I got 3 hours. Like if I take an average, like in the third hour is very, very average in terms of power, but from 1 to 2 to 3, it's a little bit more upgrade. But what I really like about this fragrance is the smell. This one has that Invictus-ish vibe, but it's more, I would say it's more sophisticated. It's not as wild or metallic or that ambergris feel, which is a little bit playful. This is actually wearable in office, so it's a good fragrance, good budget fragrance for sure. And if you, let's say, looking to wear something on daily basis in summer, or day to day, if you're doing night shifts, gyms and stuff like that, it's a good fragrance. You can carry it in your bag, and you can keep it in your car if your country is kind of like not too warm. It's a good fragrance for that. So king of seduction, absolute, is my first like suggestion. So yeah, it's a good fragrance, good freshy with a little bit of deepness, depth. Sorry. So the number 7 I'm going to go, I have something for everybody today. This next fragrance is a bit of the mature side. It is perhaps wise to wear this fragrance in colder months because this is a powerhouse fragrance, which is I think called Bogart Signature, or just Bogart for Men, something like that. It's not Bogart Purum. Okay, so Bogart has Purum, the different fragrance that is a tobacco base. This is more of an oak moss, green, a little bit powerful, and it reminds me strongly of a fragrance called Pakoraban Purum, but it's a little bit more mature, bit more how to say, elder, even over. Pakoraban Purum, I'll show you, is my favorite fragrance. Okay, I got a massive, oh man, nowadays I'm not okay. I may drop bottles and stuff, so I have to be careful. Pakoraban Purum is, if you guys know, it's one of my signature scents since 2016. I discovered it, I love it, and it's a bit rare to find now. So it's the same style, and it's more affordable than that because it's Bogart. Jacques Bogart is an affordable house. So when you take out the cap, it's pretty much like a shape of a pen. That's what I realized, and that's why it's called signature. Another fun fact is when I searched for this, I saw this, back in the days, I used to do a lot of research on Fragrantic, on people's reviews, also what people say is a hidden gem. And I used to discover new houses. This was a fragrance I really wanted, but in Bangladesh, I could not find anywhere. So I searched one day, and one of the sites was showing this fragrance will cost me about US dollars, $150. And I was like, not really convinced because I used to buy Bogart One Man Show, Bogart Purum, those fragrances for 20, $25. Why is it so expensive? Then I realized it's a bit hard to find here. Okay, but it's usually like $15, $25 range, and it's a very good masculine, dark green fragrance. Check it out if you like that type of fragrance. Okay, so next one is from House of Armaf, and this you can say in the middle of the road kind of fragrance. So from Armaf definitely has better, more expensive ones like City Name, Untold, Elixir, Urban Elixir. Those are more premium. These are the affordable ones. This is called Derby Clubhouse line, Blanche. And this one I wanted to actually get this for a very long time. Only one I did not have from this line is called the Ascot. Ascot I really wanted because it's dark, spicy, but never found it. It's discontinued. This thing I found, and you can tell from the bottle it's bit on the cleaner, fresh side. It is a Silver Mountain water cologne. Okay, and this is priced around 25, maximum $30. Back in the days I could see it for 22, but but again it's cheap. So this is actually not, I would say, a very like polished or better than Creed Silver Mountain water. Definitely not. It's a clone, but for the price, what it offers is a great value. You smell great. There's a blackcurrant note, there's a tea note, and there's a lot of citruses which Armaf uses, and it smells great. Actually, to be honest, the dry down is pretty good. Another thing good about this fragrance is the performance. Even the body spray I used gave me like 2 hours. This thing easily lasts about 4 to 5 good hours. Okay, on the shirt, even the 6th hour, you smell that dry down. It's a good fragrance. Definitely check it out. Derby Clubhouse Blanche. I'm doing this content for people who are on budget, so definitely I'm not suggesting anything niche. Okay, so next one is another Armaf. I have couple of Armafs, couple of Bogarts. This next one is something I got recently. Again, not the best creation of Armaf, but pretty decent. Okay, this is Armaf Ventana Marine. So people call this a dupe of Bloody Chanel. You can kind of see that the cap is a bit tough to take out. Hold on, this bottle's not my favorite. Man. So when I smell it, the bottle actually looks nice, kind of blue and all that, but the material used is very, very cheap. The bottle glass is glass, but the outer casing is all plastic. So this thing is better than Tag Him. When I smell it, it's good. It's not bad, but at first, sometimes it smells like a little bit chemically. Okay, chemically as in a sense that doesn't have the natural, most beautiful Bloody Chanel opening, which you get in Missoni Parfum Puro. That is a great perfume. It smells like Bloody Chanel, but very good quality. But that cost about under 60-65 bucks. For this one is around under $30-35. For me, that's a good fragrance. Everyday wear. Dry down is really, really good. It smells like Bloody Chanel, but it's a good fragrance on its own. Nice citruses, aquatic, marine touch. Pretty good longevity from this as well, because both Ventana and this last a long time. Ventana is Sauvage clone. This is kind of like Bloody Chanel inspired. Good fragrance, marine. You can check it out. For the price tag, it's not bad at all. So last four, or first four, let's do the other Bogart. This is my favorite Bogart scent, the original Bogart Purum. This one, and I think Bogart One Man Show, one of the Emerald editions, and this 25th, like 5-year or 15-year anniversary is my favorite too. But this one is Bogart, simply called Bogart Story Green. So when this came out, I was the first one to review this. No one had review on this. I did it long time back, 6-7 years back. And that time, I think the sprayer was horrible. These sprayers, now new sprayers are good. Check out. Okay. This one's now the spray better. It's actually a proper spray. Back in the days, it used to squirt. So they had the blue, red, but I did not have much interest in those. I tried them. I was like, not much must have. This thing, when I smelled it, there was nothing like it. Okay. I love fragrance like Rasasi Shura back in the days. I like fragrances which were a little bit like pan masala. I call this like a pan masala, a sweet, spicy, Middle Eastern version of ultra male. That's what I said in my review, and then it got like the hype got caught, and a lot of people bought this and liked it. So this is definitely not for everybody. This is kind of like a spicy, sweet, sexy, like night out fragrance. Okay, I have a lot of memories with it. Oh, I love One Man Show Oud Edition. That's my favorite too. So Oud Edition and these two are my exceptionally loved, beloved fragrances, and I think you can try it. The price now is sadly not $25 anymore. When I got this for the first time, it was $25. Now it's more like 35 bucks. Okay, but still great value. Bogart Story Green, great performance. So next one is a Lattafa perfume, and Lattafa is my favorite house. You guys know I have bought many Lattafas like a madman, and Lattafa gives me so much value. Some of the fragrances are so good, some of them are synthetic, but more or less is my favorite house now. Fragrance World and Lattafa, these two are alongside Ahmed Al Magribi, and also I think Ibrahim. No, not Ibrahim Akuri. There's another house I also love, Ahmed Al Magribi. Anyway, I can't remember, but these are my favorite houses. So I'm going to show you Jasoor. When I reviewed this, there are a few reviews now. It's a very nice bottle. Okay, and this fragrance also very beautiful. So when I reviewed it, I did not know what this is a cloning, like cloning, what this was cloning, but till today, I think this is perhaps similar to Scandal for Men by, I think not Karen Herrera, Scandal for Men, I think Jean Paul, right? Yeah, Scandal, Jean Paul. Oh man, I think yeah, Jean Paul. Scandal is for women, also for, yeah, like Jean Paul's. But then I think there's also a little bit of a Paco Rabanne Phantom vibe. It's not 2-on-2 VIP clone. Okay, so it's a sweet, long-lasting party perfume. Simple. It's a very simple fragrance. It does not move around so much. Let me see. Just a reminder. Sometimes difficult to find the atomizer. Okay, so I really wish this one had actually like a magnetic cap. That would be nice. Yeah, when I smell this, it's a really beautiful, playful party fragrance. It has fruitiness, definitely fruitiness, like maybe passion fruit, some florals, and then a hint of like 1 million kind of spice, like maybe cinnamon or something. But definitely a sweet fragrance and definitely interesting. It's not a like pinpoint clone of anything. So Jasoor, definitely you can give it a try, and it's a good fragrance for the price. It's under $30, $25, I think. It's a great bottle, great fragrance with good longevity. Number two, nowadays the era of pure heaven and pure malt, they are gone. You do not find any more Thierry Mugler fragrances, because I think the new one came out. What is it called? The Silver Star. I don't forget the name, but people liking that. But back in the days, pure malt and pure heaven, there's no days like those. So those are gone, but you can still find Animale Animale for Men, and this is a true gem. Okay, given the situation right now, they can easily sell this for $100 and people would buy it. You know why? Because pure malt cost about $250. Okay, pure heaven cost you same price or more, 300, $400. Super rare to find those. This is somewhere between Amen, pure malt, and pure heaven all together. So you get kind of like a sweet, boozy, tobacco all mixed, mashed in one. It's a little bit more synthetic than pure malt. You expect that because the price is half of, back in the days, half of Mugler, but I think they did a fantastic job. The original Animal is different, but I think Animale Animale is a masterpiece. I love the juice and I cherish it all the time. Great fragrance to wear in cold weathers. So today I'll finish with number one. This perhaps is now no longer that cheap, maybe 40, 42, $45. Okay, but again, buy from your known sources, because some people may sell this for 55, 60. This is Clinique's Happy For Men. Okay, this is my favorite orange based scent with a lot of citruses. This is pure happiness in a bottle, though it does not last more than Polo Blue, the similar sort of staying power, but the feel that you get from this is no less than Edition Blanche, or the pleasures of, say, something like Neo, or what else, like gin and tonic. If you like those, this is like the same, but it's no boozy. It's just a pure orange blast. Okay, take a look at that, all orange theme. And if you especially like the fragrance called Ultra Zest, okay, or maybe Ultra Red by forgetting the names, Paco Rabanne, right? Yeah, so you definitely like this. It's in the same family. Very beautiful fragrance. Nowadays, if you're tired of the new flanker after flanker, try Clinique's Happy For Men. One of the great quality fragrance, a lot of memories for me. Okay, that's number one. So those are the 8 I wanted to suggest for summer, winter, day, night, different type of smell. You can let me know which ones did you try. If you haven't tried any of these, please do. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Check out my full review on each. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. And once again, I always say keep my country in your prayers, because we need it. Okay, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.